Hey y'all, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be going over base arithmetic. So, nothing's different when doing arithmetic in other number systems like we know in the decimal number system. We still carry the 1 as we talk about in addition, and we still borrow 1 in subtraction. The only difference is the amount we borrow and when we carry the 1 is different because of the value of our base. Let's take a look at it. So let's go ahead and add these two values. So we would write it vertically. And 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. And then we add. Now we have to keep in mind this is base 2. So when we add up to 2, we need to carry over. Not when we add up to 10. So 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. But since I'm in base 2, I don't have anything to represent the number 2, right? So I have to carry over. And there you go. That's the result of these two numbers added up together. Because we're in base 2, we have to start carrying over when we reach 2. Alright, so let's go ahead and try this one. So for this one, I like to think of it in terms of base 10. So what value is E? E is 14. So what's 14 plus 14? That's 28, right? But I don't have anything to represent 28. So I'm going to write that on the side. So 14 plus 14 is 28. So I have to carry over. But what base am I in? I'm in base 16, right? So I need to carry over a 16 to the next side. So I'm going to put a 1 up here. And I need to decrement by 16. And so I need to represent the number 12. Now the number 12 is represented by A, B, C. So it would be 10, 11, 12. So C. Okay. So I carried over 16 because that's the base I'm in. And then I put a 1 up top to represent carrying over 16. So 1 plus A, which is 1 plus 10, is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15, which is an F. So that is the result. All right, 981 and CAD. Okay, so I'm adding two different bases. The way you add two different bases is to convert both of them into one base. I prefer, I think, base 10. So I'm going to convert OXCAD to base 10. And feel free to skip this step. I'm just showing all my work. So C is 12. 10. That would be 14. No, 13. So 16 times 16 is 256. So 12 times 256 plus 160 plus 13. That would be 2560 plus 512. Okay, so 3072 plus 173, which would be 3, 5, that's a 5, that's a 14, and that's a 3. All right, so now we can add now that we're in the same base. So 3, 1, 4, 5 plus 9, 8, 1. And there we go, in base 10. Okay, So hopefully you've watched the powers of 2 video and you can make these into the same base and add them up. Let's go ahead and give it a try. So I'm gonna convert to base, let's do binary, or you can do base 8, either one works. But I notice this is, yeah, let's do base 8 then. I've already shown you adding in binary. So what value is 110? That is 4 plus 2, 6. This is 6, and this is 2 in base 8. So 2, 6, 6 plus 7, 1, 6. And these are in base 8. So 6 plus 6 is 12. I need to carry over 1, and I have 4 left. It's 8, so I carry over 1. 7, 9, 10. So I carry over 1, and I have 2 left. So there we go. All right, now let's go ahead and practice subtraction. So in subtraction, you just subtract like you normally do, but you might need to borrow just like we normally do as well. The only difference is instead of borrowing 10 every time, you borrow whatever base value you're in. Let's give it a try. So 101,001 minus 100,101. All right, so 0 cannot subtract 1. So I need to borrow from the place left of us. Now, how much am I borrowing? Well, in base 10, we borrow 10 every time because the place value to the left is a power of 10 more. But in other bases, we borrow whatever power base it is. So in this case, we're in base 2, so we're going to borrow 2. Okay, and it has to deal with how much, it's the opposite of subtraction. Sorry, it's the opposite of addition. So if you remember when we added, at what value did we carry over? We carried over when we reached the base value, right? Base 2, we reach 2, we carry over. Similarly, when we subtract and we need to borrow, we borrow the amount we would carry over. All right, let's go ahead and give this a try. CAD minus 8dB. D minus B is 2. A minus D, I can't do that, so I need to borrow, so that's going to be a B. And A is value 10, so 10 plus 16 is 26. D is a value of FED, so 15, 14, 13. So this is going to be 13. That's D. B minus 8, that is 11 minus 8. So here we go. Okay. All right, and finally, you can create your own worksheets. There's online things where you can practice number systems. I included a link of something I discovered while Googling. Feel free to search for your own. Hopefully this video helped explain how to do basic arithmetic, both addition and subtraction. And in the next video, we're going to talk about 2's complement.